Well, there she is, bringing the horse in. See, that's what you have to do. There's your first little exercise today. Here he comes. Look at him. That's a pony. Hard to believe. Prancer! Does he remember me?
No.
Probably not.
He doesn't.
Aw, I think he does. Here he comes. Got a little Porky on me. He knows me. He remembers me. He remembers who his daddy is. Took him out of those bad conditions and got him in better conditions. Spent a bloody fortune on him. Whole nother story. Right up the road. Yep. Well, she knows we got plans. I don't think I've been here all year. You know that?
You haven't. You haven't been here since October.
That's hard to believe.
Or September.
There's Prince. Come on. There you go. Got the crowd coming in. You got the riders. He likes that.
Look, he takes the bit. I don't even have to shove it up in his mouth.
That's nice.
I've been here years, so you gotta capture the whole moment.
Yeah, I do. It's the truth. I used to live here, now I don't.
Amy, we're ready for the tax, or do you need anything last minute? Ready? We're ready for the tax, or do you need anything last minute? Turn her nose. No, Mr. Grumpy Pants. Nice, Naya. Slow your pose down.
All right, the kid got the horse time in, and I'm getting going because it's now about Bronco 2 day. Bronco 2 day. You're like, what? Come on, man. This is so sidetracked. And there's the boy just rolling around in the dirt and the mud. Yeah. All right. It is now actually driving time, which out here in this Loudoun County, Virginia, you have no idea how many vineyards and breweries are all over the place. It's insane. This whole county. I mean, this is Napa Valley. I mean, truly, this area is going to be the next Napa Valley, the California. That's where it's all going, because there's a gazillion vineyards and breweries. And on the weekends, the traffic's horrendous on people driving around all these vineyards and breweries. I mean, it's just incredible. So anyways, but yeah, let's talk about the Bronco 2, right? As we head to Coons Baltimore Ford, the rate we're going, we'll get there probably 2:30. So follow us along. Now here's something that I'm starting to recognize. I think this is classic. Now, and I'll be the first one to admit that when I was looking at the Bronco, if you follow my videos from way back, when I first bought my first Bronco back in January, you'll hear me talking about how I truly was like, the Bronco, I don't think it's going to be that great. I mean, I said that. I even made videos included in conversations of other videos I had prior to getting the Bronco that it may be a fail. I mean, I'm not lying. I was like, So, once again, if you're following my videos, you know that obviously to me it's not a fail because I'm buying a second one. But I'm kind of getting a kick out of today's conversations with my wife and daughter, because you've already heard me mention that about a month ago, my daughter was like, and I was even telling the dealer, I don't think I'm going to take it. But yet, then my daughter drove my Bronco. Hey, wait a second. I mean, once you drive the Bronco, your attitude maybe changes, even to the point that my wife, who's not the car person like I am, thank God, talking about being, bankrupt and broke beyond broke. Can you even imagine having a spouse that's like me? Yeah, it's already borderline. Yeah, those who look rich usually aren't, right? Yeah. Welcome to the club, right? So, anyways, so my wife, I let her drive the Bronco down. I really want to take my Bronco down to Florida, or down to Tennessee, Florida. I want to take it everywhere. And so we went to Tennessee with the Bronco, and I drove my big F-250 truck, big truck, with my new car hauler, and we brought the Bronco down, and my wife drove it, even though she was like, I don't want to drive it, I don't want to take that, well, I got her to drive it down. So, and she even, for me, I never really put her on the spot if you love it or not, but I kind of got the feeling that it was like, she was like, yeah, whatever, So, here this morning, I was telling you about how I told my wife, gave her a heads up of me getting ready to buy the Bronco a month before I got it, and I never do that. And so now the wife today is like, oh, you got me a Bronco, did you? I mean, I'm not lying.
Watch out!
And so my kid's freaking out because we're here coming to a stop. So, jeez, I tell you, man, how'd I make it all these years? You know what I mean? So my wife is my wife playing my kid? Because my wife is like, wow, oh, that is so great. You bought me a Bronco. I can't wait till it gets home so I can drive it. And I'm thinking to myself, until you drive the Bronco, you just don't get it. You don't get it. Because I have so many people who are like, oh my gosh, And keep in mind, I will say this, that the Wild Track package to me is the package that I think is just really incredible. And don't get me wrong, I think the whole Bronco product is an incredible product. So for me, if somebody drives the Wild Track package, I'm sure it's even more like, wow, and so don't take it the wrong way, anybody out there that has the Badlands or, whatever. I'm just saying in general, they're getting to drive the highest level vehicle. So that probably even makes it even more like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize this. So, anyways, I just think it's interesting that how people's attitudes seem to change once they drive the Bronco. You kind of getting this? Because my kid, it wasn't until we were in Florida that I let her drive the Bronco around. I mean, I'm not lying. She's never driven my four-door Bronco. That's kind of hard to believe, but
because you said that it was yours.
Yeah, okay. So anyways, hey, more conversations, long ass video, right? Jeez, if I include everything I've made so far today, I think people can turn it off. So probably have to cut through a lot of stuff and just kind of keep it simple.
It'll
on
be
our
a 3-hour video.
Nothing like support, right? All right, follow us along. You do notice I'm driving the Tremor, right? And many other options. I was going to bring the Bronco over, but you know what? This Tremor needs to be driven because I got this thing a few months ago, and I'm going to drive it. I'm enjoying driving it today, especially in the sport mode. No, I'm in the drive mode. Look at that. Actually, I'm in the drive mode, and it's fun in the drive mode. Wow.
And it doesn't have that.
Yes, it does.
Mode. This is
Right, that's what I'm saying. When you put it in sport mode, it really opens it up. All right, hey, follow us along as we drive for another hour or so to get to the dealership to pick up the Bronco 2, that is. Oh my gosh, so now my daughter and I are talking about how many cars have I bought just this year, because I was just making a comment that somebody on the YouTube channel from yesterday's Bronco number 2 purchase commented, you stop buying cars. Is this some type of joke? And so I replied, it's not. I've been doing it my whole lifetime. If you watch my 200 plus vehicles through my life video. So now, it's just the heck of it, we're counting cars. If you go back to 2020, when the pandemic started, January, and go through now to 2022, I was just counting how many vehicles I have purchased. But you see, also, last year at this time, I was getting rid of a lot of vehicles. You know, that's a whole other story. A year ago, I'd have told you, it's over. I'm not going to be buying cars anymore for a long time because it's just, everything's going south. So, oh my gosh. So right now, if you factor what I'm doing today, this is number 9, 9th vehicle. And then if you factor I have a Lightning coming in, that's number 10. I've got an Indian Pursuit motorcycle. You don't even know about that I ordered back in February. That if that deal goes down, that'd be number 11. Oh my gosh. So my daughter is saying, is this the most vehicles you've ever bought in 1 year? And yeah, I think it is. But at the same time, I just said, think about this. In 2020, the year of the pandemic, just off the tip of my tongue, I bought 6 vehicles that year. And I'd be willing to bet there's something in there I'm not even thinking about. Oh boy. So then if you go for 2020 and then early 2021, I picked up my F450 and I picked up another Indian motorcycle. And then I think that, and then last summer, I picked up the GT350. There's number 3, right? And, just going off, so I mean, oh my gosh. So I would say since 2020 to now, April 2022, I would say 20 vehicles. Yeah, wow. Oh, yeah, I know. I say it all the time. So we're just sitting here trying to remember, for me to go back and go through the files in my head. So last year, the GT350, but what else did I pick up last fall? I know I bought something probably last fall. Oh, the F-150 Tremor. There's another purchase, right? And then, can you think of F-150 Tremor? What came after the F-150 Tremor last fall? I don't think anything. Well, yeah. Then I started selling my ATVs and my side-by-side and my dirt bikes and Honda motorcycle and my Harley Davidson and everything. And so then I picked back up a Africa Twin and a CRF 425, was it? 450. And then I actually ended up selling both of those bikes for a Honda CRF 300 and then another Honda Africa Twin. So there's 4 other vehicle purchases. And then I picked up the Indian that was used, and I turned around and traded that back in for a new Indian. And then I picked up a Honda Rebel 500. Then I picked up an ATV. So, oh my gosh, I mean, yeah. So, are we talking maybe 25 vehicles? Wow. Hey, the year isn't over yet. Yeah, no way. I mean, come on. I'm with you. But you know what? I am at the stage right now where these Ice Age vehicles are holding values, and the way that new cars are sold is all changing. That market's definitely changing the way you buy cars, and the electric revolution is on our doorstep. And so now I'm on the page now. It's pretty incredible. The vehicles I'm now picking up, I really don't want to part with. I mean, I can't emphasize that enough. And yeah, I hear everybody watching video. Oh yeah, right. For you, the guy that buys cars all the time, you're not going to trade out of something for something else. No, I hear you, but I'm telling you, the Broncos, I can't see myself letting those go. The The GT500, I just can't see myself letting that go. The Mach-E electric vehicles, I really like those. My F-250 Tremor, I really like that. I got a 4Runner. I mean, I really have a collection right now of some really nice vehicles. And there isn't other things out there that I'm like, oh, I want to sell my GT500 because I want to buy the latest, greatest Hellcat. You know, that is what's going on. Or the Corvette, or whatever it may be. So the Ford kind of right now has me with being very content on their products because I'm buying double products. If you look what's going on, you know, double, triple. I mean, 3 Mustangs, yeah, GT500, GT350, a Mach 1, okay. I don't like the Mustang, no. I've got all the F-Series trucks now, so, you know, I'm not really, you know, excited about getting rid of nice vehicles that I feel, there's a guy coming here at 100 miles an hour, at least. He's having to slow down now. And that guy, and he has flashing lights on, like he's in a rush to go somewhere. Here's another guy. This guy's doing about 90. You know, and I tell you, every now and then, the state boys up here, oh, they're dangerous. They're on green motorcycles, like off-road motorcycles and venture bikes, and they're in green outfits. You cannot see them. I mean, they blend in, but there's no way. And there's these two guys now racing. So the road rage is happening on I-70, you know, 70 mile an hour road, and if you're doing 80, it isn't good enough. It's crazy. It's a racetrack. Yeah, so back to what I was just talking about. Right now, you know, I just really can't see once I kind of get the collection of these vehicles I've ordered. People forget that. As you know, I ordered the Broncos July of 2020, so this is just now playing out for the second Bronco. I ordered the Lightning, F-150 Lightning truck. Ordered that, you know, last summer, June, I believe. You know, so that'll be about a year, just about by the time I get it. And, you know, so I don't know. I mean, what's going to be interesting is my YouTube channel. What's my YouTube channel been about? I mean, hey, having a YouTube channel, it's not easy. And thank you for everybody subscribing and helping out on the subscriptions. But, you know, what's the content? You know, you get to a point where, okay, and I see this all the time. If you watch some of these YouTube guys out there and gals, they don't have a collection of cars like I do. They just buy like the new Ford Raptor. And then they'll keep it for a few months and they'll get all their hits off of that. Then they'll make a story they don't like it anymore, so they go out and buy the Ram TRX. If somebody's following that guy, they know who I'm talking about. Now the latest thing is, he doesn't like the Ram TRX, so he's going to get rid of his Ram TRX. So he's probably got an F-150 Lightning truck lined up, is my guess, and that'll be the next story. So this guy, there's many people out there, they just buy a car primarily just to make a YouTube channel. Hey, wait a second, is that me? Well, for the record, I had 20 plus cars before I ever started making YouTube channels, and I had a ton of cars that I was buying all the time before I ever started making YouTube channels. So yeah, that isn't who I am. I'm not just going to buy a car to make a YouTube channel over it and then turn around and sell it. But that's what a lot of guys do, and gals. I mean, that's huge. So my whole point is, yeah, if I calm down on buying vehicles because I've really kind of got the vehicles I want, yeah, then what happens? What's the content? You know, for me, even me, you know, what's the content? Where does it go? You know, so I think I'll always have something to share. And the collection of vehicles I have, I'm sure I'll pop a vehicle here and there anyways. That won't ever end. But right now, it's like yesterday when I bought this Ford Bronco. I didn't want to do a trade because I don't want to trade the vehicles I have. And so where it could go, if the finance company's like, no, you have to give something up in order to get this vehicle. And then I'm forced to hand, all right, do I give up the Toyota 4Runner? You know, I really don't want to give that up. I really like that vehicle. It's a very practical vehicle. You know, do I give up my Ford ST? Yeah, I could, but I'm not there yet to do that. You know, do I give up my Ford F-150? Tremor truck? I don't want to do that, you know. But here's the thing: the next vehicle purchase I have, which would be that F-150 Lightning truck, I'm probably be forced to hand to get rid of something. But in here, keep in mind, yeah, I don't want to have as many cars as I used to have, for sure. Just too many damn vehicles. So, all right, the continued Bronco 2-day adventures as we get closer and closer to Coons Baltimore Ford. Here's look at that guy there. He's doing about 120 on that bike. What's interesting is you can kind of see him waddling.
Yeah.
Now he's going for that yellow line. What the hell? I mean, what is he doing? I mean, that freaking yellow line, it's got that ridges. Interesting. So he just did a blip. And you know what? Odds are the state police won't chase these guys because they know they'll probably kill himself. So there's a lot of jurisdictions that are like, nope, just let him go because you'll create a car accident, you'll kill the guy. It's not worth it. And the motorcyclists know this too. If you're a daredevil motorcyclist, I'm sure guys watching this, like, oh yeah, I've done that. They ain't gonna catch me. All right, and here we are at Coons Baltimore Ford.
It's so cute.
Somebody that questions my authority.
I think it's so cute.
All right, well, let's park this. I should be buying the Ram TRX.
Ew. Dad.
It's sold already.
Dad, watch out.
And, or I should be buying a Ferrari.
A little 488.
Yeah, that's the California edition.
What? The Ferrari?
Yep, I think so.
I don't know really Ferraris.
Yeah, well, it's fine. I don't need to be fixated on that. It's 2011.
Oh.
I only want $111,000 for it. So yeah, let's buy that today. Mama wouldn't freak out on that. Oh, you went to get the Bronco, you came home in a Ferrari. Oh, all right, here we are.
Mom
The adventure
would be
begins.
happy. She'd be like, now we have a status car.
Oh yeah, sure, right? I don't know. I don't want to know. All right, here it is. You know, it's crazy. Look how the orange.
I love
Do you
it.
see the orange now?
Yeah, it looks retro.
All right, look at that. Isn't that as badass or what? Come on. Is this thing just the true retro? Now look at it. How? So I didn't get the front bumper thing. I should have gotten one. Okay.
I love it.
And so you see here how mine didn't have the polished black.
Oh, you got that interior. Dad, I told you got a smaller screen, and you told me no.
Oh, did I?
I told you that.
Okay, I don't know.
I love this.
All right, look at the painted handles.
I know, that's so nice. This is
Right.
so cute. This is so cute.
How about that, huh? I think we did well. Let's see, get a picture up there next to you. All right.
Oh, this is adorable. I love
So who's driving it home?
Can I? Well, unless you want to.
Okay. Hey there, how are you? The kid is overly excited.
There you go.
Thank you.
Enjoy yours.
Do the remote start. Got to get that AW exhaust on. I already ordered it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Put that on there.
Now, you know, Julia here is telling me that the screen is smaller. She's right. So I didn't get the technology package in this one because I wanted to save the money. So here's the thing. That is interesting. I didn't even recognize that yesterday. That's actually a smaller screen. Believe it or not, that is smaller.
It's smaller.
That's hard to believe, though. I mean, it's a big screen. I mean, think about
There's
this.
a back
5
seat.
years ago, huh?
There's a back seat.
Right. So look
Oh.
here. So look here and how you do this. You grab this little thing right
Yeah,
here.
I get it. It's like,
Let's see you get in the back.
okay.
You don't have the key here, so you can. So you pull forward. No, it does it by itself. Just pull. Once you releases, there you go. Right. So I'm curious who can get in the back of this thing. I mean, I would not buy. I know some people buy it, but great man.
Take these both away. I need the keys to that can.
Dad, there's enough room back here.
You like that?
Yeah, there's actually room.
And see, what's interesting is,
But
so
when you adjust your seat, there's no room. If you put it all
no,
the way back.
actually, really. Oh, that's interesting. This has slide seats.
What does that mean?
It doesn't have power seats. See, so I really did get the real base,
I like
or
this.
but I get the wild track.
I love this though. This is so cool.
It's interesting.
I like the smaller screen.
Now, what's interesting, I don't remember the yellow inserts on mine.
No, you don't have that.
And see, with this one here, you just have the two front
That
panels.
is so nice.
You could take them off. You could drive home with it open like that.
Okay.
You really want to do that?
Yeah.
You don't have your sunglasses, though.
I love this.
So, all right. Yeah. Here you go. So, yeah, you just push forward. But it makes sense because if this was power, that wouldn't work.
Yeah.
It'd take forever for it to go up. I just thought of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let's get you inside of it. Okay. Let's see here. Look at that. Ah, got a little problem getting up there, huh? Yeah, get a little tricky, huh? So now this here goes down. See here? So this is how you pump yourself up.
Oh, okay.
You pump yourself up or you
Oh.
pump yourself down. See that? So that is something about this two-door. I would never even thought of that you can't get a power seat because of the capability to get in and out of the back.
Right.
You know what? But you know what I don't notice on my red one because it's red is the yellow inserts here. I don't remember that on mine. It may be there, but it seems... See, the 2021 to 2022, they changed some things.
Stuff, yeah.
You know, the mirror thing they
I
changed.
like the yellow in there.
I know. I like that. It's really cool. Yeah, so then there's your lumbar support.
Yeah.
Should have had your phone so you can pair the phone.
They're saying that the wild track suspension is on everything.
I'm sorry?
I just don't believe it.
No, this is a Sasquatch package.
Only a Sasquatch package.
On a wild track, unless you put the option in a Badlands or something. So you have the option to put a Sasquatch package in to the Bronco, but it's only certain trim levels. But then it prices it where borderline you're into the wild track pricing. So that's why a lot of people just go for the wild track. And the day, you know, you're close to the same number.
Yeah.
So no, not every Bronco has a Sasquatch package. That's incorrect. Anybody saying that? No. That's why you can put the 35s on this. Otherwise, you can't get 35s.
Dad, I thought these were 35.
They are. But that's what we're saying. If you don't get the Sasquatch package, you don't get the 35s. You can't because the suspension isn't high enough.
Right.
So, wow.
That's really good.
Oh, I know.
I should have really had ordered one.
You'll see some used ones come in.
Nah, I should
Look,
have ordered one because then if I get tired of it, I could
You could have swapped. You could have flipped it, and made money.
pay for it.
All right. So, hey, kid, have you seen the back area?
No.
Come on, get in the back area here. Let's check it all out. Open it all the way up. Pull up your window. And let's see what's cool. So I ordered the mud flaps. I mean the rugged interior rubber mats. We got.
Doors, isn't it?
Say what now?
The one on the right is like for your
This is for your hard top. So you put your hard tops in these to protect them from getting scratched. Isn't that nice? So, and this is interesting. This must be the speakers.
Dad, they're like that on your right.
Yeah, I know. I didn't notice them because they're further up.
when you take it off, take the top off.
You still have speakers.
Yeah. That's
You know? So, and then this flips down.
top off.
Oh, yeah.
You got wheels or something, you gonna leave it the same. The wheels are staying, changing the wheels.
No. No way.
Just change everything.
No.
Leave everything.
Oh, man. The only thing I'm going to do this vehicle is put exhaust, AW exhaust on it.
Running boards.
Probably maybe do some rail rockers on it. Probably. Do a nice front brush guard grill thing. Maybe with, since this doesn't have adaptives, here's the challenge. On my Bronco, if I do the brush guard and I do like a winch up here, the camera's right here and then you can't see.
Right.
Since this doesn't have adaptive, you can put a nice winch up here and it's more functional. So
You won't
it's
mess with that. You won't mess with the intercooler.
no,
It's shutter.
nope,
You know it's
no,
shutter, right? You
right.
got the shutter system on it. You see? It's
So what they make it, you can do the winch on these vehicles, no problem. But it's when you have the adaptive cruise, it kills adaptive cruise. That's a challenge. Okay, so you have to go to a guy fabricated his own thing underneath here. So there's I think a little bit more time. Someone's gonna figure out for adaptive cruise vehicles. You know, but look at this paint. See this here? Just a great flake.
Cyber orange.
And then get mud flaps. I'm definitely gonna get the mud flaps for it. So that'd be nice. Check it over here. So everything's the same, but like my daughter's saying, it's a smaller display there. What are you
It
saying?
handles better too. It handles a little different.
Oh, it's a sportier vehicle.
Yeah.
You know.
Four-door.
So here's the same thing here. So you can get in and out back here. That's nice.
Bad design. Not bad design, but kind of like they really didn't think it.
What's that?
Yeah, of course it is, you know, they do.
Well, we got to remember is on the Jeep products. So you're making a great point here, which for the video is a great point. So when you buy a Jeep, your mirror here is attached to the door.
Yep.
So when you take the doors off, you got to go out and buy a special aftermarket
Yeah,
mirror.
Right. So that's what.
So this and what's really interesting,
right here.
right?
They did it on purpose.
Right. And what's really neat is this mirror is a different design from the left mirror.
Right.
This is actually a whole different design if you look at these two mirrors. So,
That makes
so
sense.
yeah, so they made a better product where I can take these doors off.
You gotta add a mirror on
Right.
it and all that. Yeah.
Right. And it's plug and play. I mean, it's a
So
really
put the
cool.
doors off, it still look uniformly. It don't look like it's
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does look like you added, something weird to get
Added
your
a mirror.
mirrors. Right.
Gotcha.
And so even the point where if you take and put the bar door, just the bars on, you still have a mirror here.
I
Yeah.
like the bar thing.
Yeah.
The bar thing to me seems like a little bit better than I'm leery of an open door thing.
Right.
I like to have a bar.
So to me, I mean, this is so retro.
Especially if you have the bar
This
in
is
front.
so, oh yeah, we're gonna get
Bar
that.
in front, the bar doors.
Yeah. So I mean, this is just to me so retro. This is the retro Bronco right here. This is where it started, which is just awesome.
Yeah, this is where it started right here.
Exactly.
Where it's at.
Right. I mean, wow. So let's look up underneath here. See here? All your big ass fuel tank over there. A little dirty, right? I'm coming across the country. Nice. Very cool.
I love this.
All right, now I gotta add this thing to my Ford Pass, and just really cool. Just really neat. And it is incredible how different this is from my Ford, or just the little things. All right, now I need to get the car set up. You're not going anywhere yet, but I'm just...
I know, I was just getting my
Yeah.
seat adjusted.
All right. How about that, huh? Got the cyber orange and hot pepper red. Look at that, huh? All right, we are done here at Kuhn's Ford Baltimore. And wow. I mean, wow, how this all played out. Nobody has any idea that a month ago I was telling the general manager that I don't think I'm going to pick this vehicle up because my daughter wasn't excited. And for me, it comes a line, we're like, okay, I don't really want two Broncos. I mean, if somebody else doesn't enjoy it in my family, of course. Yeah, so, I mean, sincerely, I love my four-door Bronco so much. I just really, as a page, I really don't want another Bronco. I mean, I'm sincere in that. I really don't want another Bronco. I like my four-door. But, back in July 2020, I ordered two, thinking, hey, this would be cool for my daughter. I think she'd really enjoy this type of SUV. And, and then here, she just kind of didn't seem to be excited about this until she actually drove mine, and it all changed. And, and it's just crazy. If anybody watching this would be like, oh my God, you mean you actually got the Bronco? I can't even get mine. You got a second one, and here the second one's coming, and you were going to walk away from that deal, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but I mean, at some point you have to say, okay, yeah. If you watch my videos, how many freaking cars do you need? I know, I get it, and that's what I'm trying to say. And here's the thing. I would kind of be on the page more like, okay, maybe I do sell it, and don't be greedy about it and let somebody have a good deal on it, and there you go. But now the kid, it's all about family, right? Yeah, all about family, and and I have some other people in my life, and they're now like, oh my gosh. So so there you go. So for the immediate future, today, it's a completed task that even I am kind of amazed I pulled off another deal. And we'll get some video of it going down the road, my daughter driving it, and kind of call it a wrap it up day with all my yabba dabba, right? And here we are, my favorite part of the road, leaving the dealership, the bumpity 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 bump. And there's the kid in the back there in the orange, cyber orange, wild track Bronco 2-door, Bronco 2. All right, got the kid coming up on me. Get you some screen time shots of the Bronco. How about that, huh? So you get an idea. These things just aren't out there. So for people out there that, don't own these, and you kind of know that, hey, it's like the Bronco's really cool, but I don't see them. So you don't really know what you're looking at. So I think it's kind of important that you can share as an owner as much as you can about the vehicle, because most people don't have these. And without having all the specialty cameras, it's not that easy to get all these shots, if you know what I mean. All right, I think that's a wrap for the Ford Bronco number 2 day. So, hey, everybody, thanks for watching Ice Age TV.